Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not date or time specific, but we do have a lot going on in the cosmos, so I'll just mention that I did a special reading for the Sun and Venus conjunction, which will perfect on the 22nd. So as I'm recording this, it's still a couple days away, but that reading is kind of powerful, so you might want to watch it. It was uploaded on the 19th, so it should be right there as one of the last videos uploaded. It'll be Sun and Venus in Libra, 29 degrees of Libra, so check it out. Okay. You can be here as a cross watcher. Welcome. Also, remember, as I do the reading, it may not resonate for everyone because it is a general reading, so just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing, and for those who are returning, much appreciation. So I am pulling from Angel Tarot just to pull one card to see what energy is supporting you today. We have card number 12, Awakening. So this is essentially the Hanged Man, and it is guided by Archangel Gabriel. And it says, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So this is Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine, very soft and gentle interpretations of the tarot. So essentially the Hanged Man is what's guiding you today. Okay, so let's jump into your reading. Here we go. So this is good, like I said, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Could be speaking directly to a cross watcher, so just flip the energies around if you need. So we've got the Three of Cups here. Could be looking for a cause for celebration. Wow, I've got some birds out here that are like duking it out really loud, so my apologies for the squabble. Three of Cups can be about reconciliation, a cause for celebration. Wow, but we've got the Death card. So the challenge here with the Death card, it's talking about something needing to come to an end, right? Something that's got to sort of change or transform. And if you are dealing with a third party, it could be about that. If not, don't worry. Something needs to sort of grow, change, and transform before this more celebratory, joyful energy can come in. Underneath we have the Eight of Wands. So this position, this card position here, is sort of in unconscious awareness. It's what resides below the surface, below what we can see. And it's all about sort of opening a dialogue is how it's coming through. In the past, we have judgment, second chances, forgiveness, redemption. It can be a card of reunion. And because I see the Three of Cups is potentially a card of reconciliation, it may need that something needs to be discussed and worked through. Yes, because in your conscious awareness, it's all about the happiness, some emotional completion, something reaching that pinnacle of bliss and happiness and joy. In the near future, though, we have the Eight of Swords. This came through in the morning musing. For those of you in the channel membership or the all access pass to the extendeds, you know what I'm talking about. If you want more information, there are links below, or just click the join button to get the information on the channel membership. So the Eight of Swords suggests that somehow in the future you may get stuck. You may second guess yourself. You may have some self-limiting beliefs. You may get caught up in like sort of overthinking a situation. So what's called for when we have the Eight of Swords is to kind of drop into your heart chakra, because the next best step for this person happens to be into a puddle. And in tarot, water is emotions. So we've got that. Message from Spirit. We got some information coming in here about the Emperor, divine masculine energy. It's also Aries energy. So it could be about you taking control, taking matters into your own hands. In the hidden energies, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So that could be first steps in a new direction. It could be something that needs to be learned by your person here, or it could be you if you've reversed it. But because I'm seeing issues around communicating through forgiveness and things that need to change, grow, and transform. It may be about that first step in a situation or environment that feels uncomfortable or new. In your hopes and fears, we have the Justice card, balance, fairness, the scales of justice, being, like Marie setting it so that there's a level playing field and moving forward, opportunities, Knight of Cups. Someone may be coming back in with a wide open heart. So let's go ahead and clarify what we've got so far. And interesting because the Hanged Man is telling you there may be this sort of slowed energy, and you may be called to take the 30,000 foot view is what I always say, to sort of look at the situation from different perspectives or from all angles. So there may be a need for doing that in order to restore the balance. Let's see the Three of Cups with the Death card. Lovers, that was there this morning. Six of Swords, Knight of Cups. Perfect. So here's what I see. Let me hold it up so you can see everything. Give me a second. It seems that if we want to get to this outcome of the Knight of Cups, right? If this is what we really want, something has to give, something has to change, something has to transform and evolve. Because with the Lovers card, I know it's talking about this twin flame dynamic. It is a union of souls. For some of you, it's about reunion, reconciliation, coming back together and having a cause to celebrate, moving beyond something that's been difficult that had to be released. The Six of Swords here, getting to calmer waters, moving beyond the turbulence, getting some frickin' peace of mind. So that's what I see here. Let's go ahead and look at the Eight of Wands in your unconscious awareness. Hierophant, Three of Swords, High Priestess. So there may be issues here. There may be some wounds related to difficulties around commitment. Hierophant is sort of, though, it is your higher self. It's who you are at your core. It's what you believe about committed conventional relationships. And I'm feeling like you may be in some form of separation in 3D for the majority of you, maybe not all of you, because the communication is, outside of conscious awareness. And then when I see the High Priestess, she often represents that illusion of separation. So I feel like there's been some heartache here. I feel like somebody's sort of been wounded. There may have been a breach of trust within a committed relationship. If not, it could be around the failure of someone to commit or the resistance. Even though I don't see the Seven of Wands, I'm feeling it. So we have the Judgment card, which is about forgiveness and second chances. So you see why I would go there. Let's go to Judgment. Ten of Pentacles, yes. I feel like I'm talking to someone who has been invested in a relationship. They believed there was commitment. And we had in the morning musing the Six of Pentacles, which talks about reciprocity in a relationship of equals, where there's equal give and take. And I thought that the Eight of Swords might have been saying, you're unsure, you feel kind of stuck and at a loss to know how to proceed because you may not be sure you're going to receive as well as you give. Now, I do not see the Six of Pentacles here, but again, I am feeling like that's part of the issue because we have forgiveness and second chances and even some measure of reunion of a long-term committed partnership. Ten of Pentacles, life partnership. And here we've got the Hermit. So really doing some deep exploration. Does represent a solitary journey. So you may have had to move forward. You may have had to kind of move away from a situation where, or someone moved away from you in terms of a committed relationship or a relationship that could go the distance, that would have some sort of future. Ten of Pentacles. And the Hermit with the with the Chariot underneath, the Chariot is either moving towards something or away from it. And here we're seeing a solitary journey, and somebody may be pulling themselves off the grid. Could be you, could be them. It depends on your particular situation. Let's look at the Ten of Cups. Strength card. Yes. King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you want this person to kind of work with you, not against you. This is a fated connection. I see the wheel as representational of the fatedness, the destiny unfolding. The happily ever after is part of your destiny. But it's going to take some, courage and confidence to kind of overcome somebody who might be withdrawn. Sometimes the King of Swords, in their lower vibration, we all have a lower vibration, comes through as withdrawn or cool and aloof and distant, not real communicative, right? And since the Eight of Wands is underneath for you, that's part of what's rolling around in your psyche is we got to talk this out. And somebody's got to kind of be brave and take that first step. So I do feel like there needs to be some supportive energy between you. That's another energy around the Strength card. But it's about overcoming obstacles relative to this King of Swords, somebody who may be a bit elusive. Let's see the Eight of Swords in the near future. Yeah, I mean, you're totally operating on fear and uncertainty and apprehension, trying to manifest this King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, it's all the same person. So in this particular, like the King of Wands is someone who knows what they want, right? I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. Where this is very aloof and distant in its lower vibration. So I kind of feel like that's the problem. That's the issue. That's what you're trying to solve for. And what you want to call in, what you want to manifest is someone who's really clear, has the passion, knows what they want, claims the love, claims the happily ever after, claims the relationship in general. And I have a feeling that that would be the cause for celebration, the Three of Cups, right? And you could both like move to calmer waters. So I feel though that you may get stuck or have moments of doubt and where you're feeling like you're not sure that you don't know how they feel. The Moon, hidden feelings. But you're trying to call in their feelings. You're trying to call in their passion. So let's look at the message from Spirit. Is the Emperor, which is the highest and best of all four kings, or the lower vibration thereof. Felt the need to say that. Ooh, we've got the Star, Ace of Pentacles. Don't overthink this. That's Spirit's message. Here you are feeling like you're in a prison of your own making with this Eight of Swords, just so we're clear, right? Because I see that that's where you're headed. You're headed to that moment of paralysis of analysis. I don't know how they feel. I'm trying to manifest this person's desire to be in connection with me, etc., etc. Emperor, Star, Ace of Pentacles. Keep hope alive that you can have that new beginning, that you receive this big, huge offer. The Ace of Pentacles, which is an offer of commitment from divine masculine energy. So with the Eight of Swords underneath, Spirit saying, I know you want to go there. I know that's probably where you go from fear, from uncertainty. We all go to those more self-limiting places. This is actually very much a part of the Sun and Venus conjunction. So again, you may want to watch that reading. A lot of the same cards are coming through here that came through in that reading. But I feel like if you keep hope alive, the wish may be granted. Right? The Star is the wish being granted. The Ace of Pentacles is the commitment you seek, Hierophant, and a new beginning, up-leveled beginning. That was the name of the reading. It was the name of the Sun and Venus reading, is leveling up. It matters the heart. So please watch that for confirmation. We've got the Page of Pentacles in the hidden energies from your person. There's a Seven of Wands. Eight of Cups. Oh my God, King of Cups. All right, so this is someone who isn't necessarily comfortable or doesn't have ease in communicating their feelings. Now we've got three kings here. We're missing the King of Pentacles. So that's the one that shows up in 3D. Got it? We want to always pay attention to especially with the court cards, to the energy that doesn't show up, because that's the key. But we've got this King of Cups, and sometimes the King of Cups struggles with, it's not that they don't feel deeply, it's that they get verklempt. You ever hear that term, verklempt? And they don't know how to communicate, which is really on your mind, or at least in your unconscious awareness, right? They don't always know how to communicate their feelings. So what do? They resist, they get defensive, and they split. So, hate to say this to you, but in the hidden energies, this person is like, oh my God, this is so uncomfortable for me. It's, and they're being resistant, and they may just kind of opt out with the Eight of Cups because the emotions get overwhelming. So the fact that you now see this is happening behind the scenes, you have a better understanding of what is difficult for this person. There's something here that's not of their experience. It's new territory. They have to kind of learn it. They're building the plane as they learn how to fly it, is what I like to say about the Page of Pentacles. And the resistance and that Eight of Cups is sort of like, it's too much, I'm just going to split. So, now that you know better, Justice, Death, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, right? You don't know what's going on with this person. That's part of the Page of Swords, looking for some information, for some clues. He is the spy or detective of the tarot. So that's helpful, because I just let you know that this person kind of, when they feel their backs against the wall, especially when they're forced to deal with emotions that are uncomfortable or new to them, they flake. So yeah, you got the information. Check. Justice and the Death card, right? We're looking for something to change. We want the growth, the change, the transformation, so the fairness can be reestablished, the balance can be reestablished. We can feel a little validated and even vindicated. And then what? Boom, on fuego. That would be all the motivation you need to move forward, but you don't know what's going on. So I just gave you a little sneak peek as to what I'm perceiving here with regard, what the cards are showing and I'm perceiving is part of the issue with your person. But we've got this King of Cups. I mean, page, King. No, Knight. The Knight of Cups in the outcome. I mean, we do have the King of Cups, but now we have the Knight of Cups. There's the Three of Cups, the reconciliation, the cause for celebration. We've got a little Aries action with the Queen of Wands and Four of Wands. So this Knight of Cups is available to you, that sort of unburdening themselves on an emotional level. The offer is coming from the heart. It will be cause for celebration. It's almost like moths to a flame. This Knight of Cups can't stay away. King might struggle here and might get a little defensive and might kind of get a little bit guarded because they're taking baby steps in this new way of being in relationship, but they'll pull it off. The Knight doesn't have those issues. The Knight kind of wears their heart on their sleeve. So I feel like the outcome potential is really positive. It's just a matter if you can kind of create an environment where this person feels safe to explore these newer emotions. That's what I see. And so in other words, get out of your own way with the Eight of Swords. Don't overthink it. Just come from your heart. And I feel like something really beautiful may unfold and may provide this sort of moment of joy and celebratory energy going forward. So that's what I see here. Let me tell you the astrology. Before I do that, there is a link below to the extended. So we're going to do it all from this person's point of view, your divine masculine here. So I do feel I'm speaking to a feminine. And we're going to see how they show up in the reading. What's their take on this situation? We'll get it straight from their perspective. How do they see you, think about you, or feel about you in this moment? And what are their intentions toward you going forward? And we'll get some other cards from Spirit and Oracle, etc. So here's what I see. Death card came out twice. That's Scorpio. Lovers is Gemini. Hierophant is Taurus. High Priestess is Pisces. Judgment is Scorpio. Hermit is Virgo. Chariot is Cancerian energy. Strength card is Leo. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius, card of Jupiter. The Moon is Pisces. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Lots of passion here. Magician is Virgo and Gemini. That's a card of Mercury. We've got the Emperor is Aries. The Star is Aquarius. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Justice is Libra. And that's what I have for you. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Otherwise, bye for now.